The U.S. has a big interest in how this all turns out for Ukraine. This violence has prompted a warning from President Obama and U.S. sanctions on Ukrainian officials. NBC's Andrea Mitchell has learned some late information. She, too, is in our D.C. newsroom tonight. Andrea, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. Tonight, the U.S. slapped the first sanctions on 20 Ukraine officials, banning them from coming to the U.S. And just now, the White House warned Ukraine's president to pull back his riot police and begin meaningful talks with the opposition. The violence triggered frantic diplomacy in the U.S. and Europe and warnings from President Obama at a summit in Mexico.
There will be consequences if people step over the line. That includes making sure that the Ukrainian military does not step in to what should be a set of issues that can be resolved by civilians.
This is no simple revolution. Ukraine is divided, one foot in Europe, the other led by the government aligned with its former parent, Russia. Vladimir Putin has warned the U.S. to stop meddling in what he considers his backyard.
The theme that keeps Putin up at night is the idea that somehow street revolution that you've seen in Kiev, you've seen in Georgia, you saw in Tahrir Square, that this would somehow come to haunt him in Moscow. And he will do absolutely everything he can to avoid it, and he also thinks the West encourages it.
Putin was furious when America's top diplomat for Europe, Victoria Nuland, showed solidarity with the protesters in December, bringing them bread.
We're here from America. Would you like some bread?
The U.S. believes Russia struck back by bugging Nuland's phone and posting it on YouTube.
So I don't think cleats should go into the government. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's a good idea.
And this week, Russian TV interrupted Olympics coverage to air a propaganda film linking America to the Nazis, all approved by Putin.
He is bound and determined not to let Ukraine begin to work with the European Union or begin to work more closely with the United States. He thinks because he has a Soviet mentality, because he was formed as a professional during the Cold War.
Indeed, this crisis in Ukraine has turned into a battle of wills between the U.S. and Putin, feeling very much like the Cold War. Brian?
Andrea Mitchell in Washington tonight. Andrea, thanks.